Hi, I'm Dr. Rob Lindsay, and I'm a board-certified chiropractic physician, and in today's video we're going to be talking about vitamin D and the gallbladder. So the gallbladder is an organ that sits over here next to your liver, and what it does is it stores and concentrates bile that's made in the liver, and then it releases it into the small intestine, and that helps you to break down and digest your foods further, especially fats. Now, bile has two major functions in the body. Number one, it breaks down fats that you eat so your body can use them. Without adequate bile, you can't metabolize or break down your fats, so you can't use them. And it's going to result in a deficiency of the fat-soluble vitamins. So vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K, they're all fat-soluble. You could be eating this stuff till the cows come home, but if you can't break it down and use it, it's all for naught. You may also have problems digesting the essential fatty acids. These are what you have from fish oils. So everybody knows that fish oils are important, the essential fatty acids, but if you can't break them down because you don't have enough bile, forget about it. Other symptoms would be trouble utilizing calcium. You might have dry skin or peeling on the soles of your feet. It's a good sign that the gallbladder is not working good. And excessive burping after a fatty meal is one way to know, to tell if you're having difficulty digesting fats. And you as a patient may feel nauseous, or you may experience gas, you may feel bloating, a sense of fullness after meals. Number two, bile is a very powerful antioxidant, okay? So it helps to remove toxins from your liver. So as you know, the liver filters toxins, okay, bacteria and viruses and other types of critters. It also filters drugs from the system, it filters heavy metals, any kind of toxin you can imagine. And it sends them out through and with the bile, which gets secreted into the small intestine, okay? And then out once it gets into the small intestine through that common bile duct, then the small intestine is going to join it up with other waste materials, take it through the large intestine, then out the body. A healthy liver produces about a quart to a quart and a half of bile every day. That's a lot of bile. So if you patients have gallbladder problems, you would do well to cleanse your liver, right, and your bowel too, because that's all part of the same system. Many people with sluggish gallbladders actually have a tendency towards constipation. So if you are somebody who's constipated, it's likely that you have a gallbladder problem. Almost everyone over the age of 40 years old has issues with their gallbladder because of years and years of eating the standard American diet, the SAD diet. Okay, that's a lot of grains, it's a lot of processed foods. But keep in mind, and also keep in mind that vitamin B6 keeps the bile salts in suspension, okay, in the gallbladder, and that high stress and/or birth control pills actually deplete vitamin B6. So that could be part of the problem. And it's B6 that keeps the bile salts in suspension. As I said, if you don't have adequate amounts, you're not going to be able to absorb fats because the bile salts are not in suspension any longer. So B6 is so important for this process. Now, many of you out there are taking vitamin D, right? But remember, vitamin D is not a vitamin, it is a hormone. And it's also a fat. So when you supplement with vitamin D, but you don't address the gallbladder, and you can't break down the vitamin D so you can absorb it, you're not going to be able to utilize it as a nutrient, as a hormone. The same holds true for these essential fatty acids that we talked about, your fish oils. So if you're taking fish oil or vitamin D, you should get your gallbladder checked by someone who does kinesiology or muscle testing, and that's going to help you to know whether that thing is turned on or off and help you to know if you're absorbing your vitamins. So, just some food for thought. Again, if your gallbladder is sluggish, you're not going to be able to absorb your vitamin D, your essential fatty acids. You'll be burping and bloated when you eat fats. You've got to address the gallbladder. And also, one last thing, gallbladder, if it's not functioning properly, it will affect your sleep in a huge way. Hope this is helpful. If you have questions, of course, you can call the office. God bless you.